Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jabbtoth, you are you, and this is a brand new series on Generation Gamers game called You Need to Play. In this series we'll be looking at games that you may not have heard of, but should definitely check out. Yes, I know it is scary trying something new, but as an old wise man once said, new is always better. So let's get started. This week we'll be looking at a brand new game by the name of Towns. Are you sick of going into deep, dark and scary dungeons all alone with just a wooden sword to back you up? Maybe you prefer to stay in town, relax a little while and let someone else do all the fighting for you? Well then Towns is the perfect game for you. Towns is a fresh take on the city building genre with many new and unseen before ideas, plus introducing an RPG element that makes the game a lot more in-depth. You play the town, and your job is to build something from nothing. You'll be telling your villagers to do all sorts of things, from gathering apples to mining into the deep, dark dungeons below. As the game title says, Towns. Build, explore, die permanently. Yes, this game has permadeath, so what does that mean? When you lose for good. The whole aim of the game is to have the best town possible to support your heroes as they go down into the dungeons below. You need to equip them with better gear that you make, and to make sure they are well fed and overall keep your heroes and townspeople happy and alive. And that's the problem I've been having, keeping them alive. This game is very, very hard and it will never let you sit back and relax. There is always something to worry about and keep you on your toes to make sure you're keeping on task. The bad thing about it being so hard, it's kinda hard to learn. The tutorials in the game don't help much in teaching you everything there is to know in the game, and you're kinda thrown into the deep end. But you will learn what you need to do, mainly from dying again and again. You will slowly understand what needs to be done in order to run a happy little town. It's very fun seeing your little heroes go off and fight monsters down below, and to see your town look something like a town. But this game has a lot of AI problems. A lot of the time your villagers will get themselves stuck when mining. They also go to fight off monsters every single time they even smell one. Even if they are just a normal villager with no equipment whatsoever, they'll go off and fight the hell out of that thing. But most of the time, them ending with themselves getting killed. It's also very hard to get them to eat a lot of the time, and they end up dying a lot, mainly because they were too lazy to go and eat an apple that was like 2 feet away from them. Another problem with the game is it's sometimes hard to tell what layer you are on of what part of the game. Sometimes you think one villager is on one layer of the map, when in fact they are on the one above. This can get very confusing and you can end up making a huge mistake and ruin your whole mine. So, overall, it's a new and interesting idea that adds a lot more depth than something like Dwarf Fortress. Plus it's loads of fun building up a town and seeing them grow. And the nice clean graphic style adds a lot of charm to the game. Plus it never gets old, every map you make is completely randomized. But the game is very hard for newcomers and the tutorials will not help you a lot out. Plus the dumb AI can be very annoying in parts of the game. You want to be focusing on something else and then just focusing on a guy trying to get out of a hole. It's very, very annoying. And sometimes it is quite hard to tell what layer you're actually on. So if you want to go and check this game out, it is on Steam. It got Steam and green lighted, so that's pretty damn cool, and the price is on the screen right now. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of You Need to Play. And if you want to see more, subscribe to Generation Gamers Game and give this video a thumbs up or a comment. It helps us out a lot. So till next time, I'm Jabbtoth, you are you, Jabbtoth, out.